What's going on, guys? This is Royalty here. Today I'm playing some Black Ops Domination on the map Drive-In using the Commando with the suppressor attachment. My perks are Flag Checker Pro, Slide Aim Pro, and Marathon Pro. And last week I did say for this episode that I would be using the Commando and reviewing it and whatnot. So I'm gonna get right on into it. The Commando it's one of those weapons, and you guys can probably relate to this. It's one of those weapons that has a really slow fire rate, but it does insanely high damage. You guys will definitely be able to tell about how slow the Commando has a fire rate. So I started going for a gameplay, and I finally got one. But I went through a variety of attachments. I went through the extended mag attachment, dual mag attachment. I went through all the red dot sights, reflex sight. I went through all of them, and I definitely found that the silencer was very good on this weapon. I know that on the Galil as well, that suppressors work really well on them, but I would definitely say the Commando with the suppressor attachment is really good. I love staying off the mini map, and there's really no other attachment that really benefits off of it, to be honest. So that's why I'm using the suppressor attachment. As you can see, I'm just flanking the snipers, and I'm quite in love with guys watching over B flag. So it really pays off in the long run, getting my kill streaks quickly. I can almost guarantee that if I had like an extended mags or dual mags and I'd be showing up on the radar, there'd be no way in hell I'd be dropping these guys. So yeah, that's my little tidbit on the attachments and whatnot. The gun itself, I would rate it, and it's okay. I would say Commando, it's not the best assault rifle out there, but it certainly competes. So that's always a plus in my book. Drive-In, I like it. If you could relate it to the map Hazard, that's how it is. Really, you want to stay away from B flag because that's where everybody is looking at. That's where everybody wants to cap it. Because once you have B flag, as our team does now, I think we might lose it soon, but as soon as you have B flag, you basically have won the game because they can't get back on it, to be honest. It's not one of those flags that, twists and turns between the enemies. And, no, it does not work like that. Once you have B flag, you generally lock it down pretty quickly. So it's almost essential to cap it. So here I'm nading it. But anyway, so that's a little bit about Drive-In. It's not my favorite map, but it's okay. It's in the top 3, actually, yeah. So, that's my little review on the Commando and the map Drive-In, and yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing that series. I'm not sure what I'm gonna be doing for my next weapon, maybe the G11 or something or another, pretty low powered assault rifle or something or another, maybe 3-aught burst. You guys let me know what weapons you want me to review. I'd definitely be down for it. So maybe shotgun or something. Anyway, so let's get into the commentary now. What I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about is addiction, and I'm dead serious. This isn't the type of addiction that relates to drugs or anything. Well, actually, I guess you could call it a drug, or alcohol or anything, but this is mainly about video games. And I know that sounds pretty funny, actually, but I kid you not. I don't know, maybe I'm not the only person out there, but at one point of my life, I was addicted to video games, and now I guess I'm not addicted. I went to rehab and all that. No, I'm just kidding, but now I kind of pace myself out. But about, I want to say like about a month ago, I was constantly on Xbox, all the time. And this is going to be a little bit about myself. I go in a household where there is a lot of children. Say I'm not an only child, not at all. I have actually 4 sisters, and I'm the only male in the house. So I live with my mom, so it gets kind of offbeat, with all the women in the house, but a lot of sandwich are being made, which is always a plus. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, what I'm saying is, there's not a lot of attention going around, especially not for me. That is. So, and I couldn't exactly go to anybody about it, because why would I go to my, family saying you don't give me enough attention? So what I would do? I just play Xbox, constantly, like 24/7. I would just get home from school and I would just play Xbox. I would even get on a little bit in the morning, wake up early just to get on Xbox. And at that point, I would definitely say I was addicted to Xbox, playing Call of Duty. And what I would do is I'd immediately rush home from school. I'd drop my bag on the floor and I'd say, fuck homework, and, just play Xbox. And I know that sounds kind of cool, but it really was not, because now I'm paying the consequences. But I'll get into that later. But basically, I was addicted to the fact where I would not socialize with anybody. Generally I'd be hanging out with friends, doing all that stuff, but I wouldn't even hang out with friends. I would just be by myself, not care about the world, fuck everything except for Xbox. So that's how severe it was. I would not do anything. I would stay up till 12 a.m., have school the next day, fuck it, it was just all about Xbox. So, and I started to realize it too. My grades were dropping. It was getting to the finals part, and I could already tell, I might end up failing some classes, and that was kind of a wake up call for me. But even then, it still took me some time to actually realize, I'm gonna start paying the consequences for this, and it's not going to be good. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about the consequences now. So it was past finals, and at that point I was really studying, but it was too late now. My grades were all at 40%, and are between 40 and 50%, which is very bad, because I would have to get above like a 60% on the finals, and how would I do that if all my tests I'm failing? So at that point I was kind of fucked already. I mean, I wasn't addicted to the point where I'd still play Xbox, but I was still playing it, and I managed to study a little bit, but even then it was very challenging. And so basically how I got off my addiction to video games and stuff is I would do this. So as soon as I would come home, and I had to ace these finals and these exams and stuff. So as soon as I would go home, I would not play Xbox at all. I mean, I would completely shut it off. I think I told my mom to go hide my controller for it was fucking insane. But anyway, so basically I would not play Xbox at all, and it would get to the point where I couldn't even get gameplays or posts. So I was kind of challenging, but I had to sacrifice it just so I would actually at least try to pass my classes. And I'll get into whether I passed or not, but as that's what I would do. I would just stop playing video games. I had a chart out, actually, where I would completely divide my time. So I would get home at 3:30, and I would play. I wouldn't even play, but I'd study for about 2 hours straight, and I'd do some more homework for another hour after that. Then I'd play Xbox for a little bit, but not enough, as not as much as I was before. And then I'd shower, shave, and then go to bed, and that's how it was. So I mean, and at the end, I guess it paid off somewhat, because I know that if I didn't study, I would not be to the point. I would have failed every single fucking class. Like, I kid you not. It was to the point where I would have failed every single class if I was still playing that much. Because if you think about it, like, if you do not do anything, if you don't study, if you don't do your homework, I can bet you any money that you probably were at one point failing, or you get really shitty marks. So my dad wouldn't tolerate that either. Even though I live with my mom, my dad is I'm not trying to brag or anything, but he's definitely of the upper class citizen. He had shitty grades as a kid, but I don't want to get into that. It's another commentary for another time. But how cool would that be, a dual com with your dad? But anyways, basically he would not tolerate that. I'm not saying he'd beat the shit out of me, but he would definitely be pretty pissed off, if I were to fail my classes. So that was just an inspiration to me. I kind of need to really step it up. And so, all right, let's get into it now. After studying, I did my finals and stuff, and here's what happened. So I'm gonna cut right into it. I failed 2 of my classes, so I'm paying for that due to the fact that now I have to go to summer school and shit, and either that or I have to redo my classes. It's just a whole dilemma. I'm in a boatload of shit. Like, this is shit. Like, there's no other way to describe it. It's just shit. So, but I can tell you this: I passed my other 2 classes, which was bravo. But I can say that if I didn't play, if I didn't stop, if I didn't realize that I was addicted, that I definitely would, without a doubt, would have definitely failed all my classes, because I was getting all 40s in all of them. So. Anyways, the classes that I did fail were math and science, but fuck it. I guess I have to go to summer school for that, but I guess it's okay too. So I won't have to repeat it, and for next year I'll be able to chill with my friends and stuff. But I'm gonna be doing an advice for high school freshmen, because I need to tell you guys, for those of you that are going into high school, I need to tell every single one of you, my story, and how you have to realize your limits. You have to realize what exactly you need to be doing, what courses you need to pick, what your levels are right now, and how you need to benefit it. And basically, I also chose really shitty courses. I guess I thought I was fucking Albert Einstein or some shit like that, so I ended up going into the highly academic courses. But that's a topic for another commentary, and I'll talk about advice for high school freshmen. But I can honestly say now, guys, that I've changed, and I'm no longer addicted, and I can pace myself wisely, and for next year, I hope it will be better for me, and I'll be able to change myself for the better, and really know my limits, especially when it comes to gaming and whatnot. I encourage that for all of you to really pace yourself when it comes to gaming, because next thing you know, you will be addicted and you will be paying the consequences, and that's the truth about that. Anyways, that's about it, guys. I think the final score is 56-5. One capture, one defend. I can't really say about that, but if you did like this commentary, be sure to give a thumbs up. Leave a comment, and check on my channel for more awesome content. I want to try and be doing some more in-depth commentaries about myself as well. So, anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Like I said, be sure to thumbs it up. Leave a comment, whatever you gotta do, and yeah, that's about it, guys. My name is Royalty, and I'm out. Have a good one as always.